Hello, random viewers. Me and Sam are huge Warhammer fans. There he is over there. So we're doing a massive 4,000 point battle. Tyrainds versus Orcs.
It's going to take a while.
It is. So we're going to do it in snob shots. Anyway. So we've already deployed, as you can see, the horde of Orcs.
It's not that many.
Versus quite a big horde of Tyrainds. But of course, half the Tyrainds ain't on the board yet. So Sam, run us through what you've got.
180 shooter boys. They're all the front line here. We can't keep them an inch apart for either of us. So, don't mind that one. I've got 3 Deathcopters here, which are going to be scouted in a minute. 2 there, which are going to be scouted. About 10 looters, 10 looters, 10 looters, and then 10 inside this bunker. This is a proxy. Forgive! We've got Mega Knobs, which are all the knobs. Pain Boy's Pinky. This Warlord, this Gazgul is my main guy basically. He's just normal Orc, Mega Knob armour, Lucky Stick. And his name is Skull Crusher Steve. 2 normal War Bosses with the normal, Mega Knob armour. We've got Marcus, the Stomper, who's got a big mech custom force field and 3 mechs inside of him.
Cowards.
Yeah, I'm damn proud of it. We've got the plane, which will hopefully blow itself up.
Only if we're lucky.
If we're lucky, it'll blow itself up. And I think that is everything.
Right, so we'll move on to the Tyranid side. Well, on the table so far, we have a horde of 20 Gene Stealers with Broodlord in there. We have 2, oh, forgive the unpainted one, but he was made up last night. 2 of the spawners, or as I like to call them, Big Girls. So we've got Big Girl 1 and Stacy. We've got I can never pronounce his name, so I call him Frenchie. We've got 9 warriors in groups of 3, just to play with the Synapse net a bit more. Swarm Lord, or as I call him, Samurai, with his bodyguard.
So Shredder.
Yeah, Shredder. Nice. We've got Slytherin team, 3 Zoanthropes. We've got a Tyrannofex, and we've got one of the new units, the Toxicrene, or as I like to call him, Poison Steve.
Oh, it's Japanese.
And that's what's on the table. I have another 20 Gene Stealers already in reserve. I have 30 Homogons, plus a Tuvagon, 2 Flying Hive Tyrants, and a Hive Crone to come cause some mayhem later on in the game. So, we've deployed, and we'll see how that goes. We'll speak to you soon.
Mission is, we're basically just killing each other. So, whatever's left on the table, that's the winner.
We don't go for many, the things.
This is basically the Apocalypse game. This is also our first Bat Wrap. So, if you like it, let us know, and we'll do more. And we'll also brush up a bit.
Yeah.
This is also AV10, which I should remember. It's a building at AV10. Never done it, so it'll be fun.
Right, go.
I have to edit an all movie. Alright. See who goes first. Yes, I will go first, oddly enough.
Hold on. I will see if I can steal initiative.
No.
I do not.
Okay.
I've got a 1.
That's fine.
So far from stealing initiative is unbelievable.
Yes. By the way, we also deploy both at the same time. That's why we're not waiting to see who deploys first.
We decided that'd be easier so no one would get the edge as trying to counter each other's deployments.
We're basically relying on trust. Right,
yeah.
Catch you at the end of turn 1.
Hey guys, we're going to do a blow-by-blow, so to speak. So basically, the Orcs in their haste have literally just run up the board.
Pretty much. As
fast as they can. Apart from the looters. They're sitting back here,
I'm still debating whether or not I want to move them though.
He's still debating that. But yeah, sitting back here and
really.
enjoying the fact that they can't be hit.
By the way, these have moved flat out, in case you're wondering why
yeah, the copters moved flat out.
I'll move these guys up.
And they hid behind the pyramid. Cowards.
Yeah!
I thought Orcs were supposed to be brave.
No. Nope.
So, basically, oh yeah, he is moving the looters, there you go.
Yeah, I've decided to move them.
A quick move of the looters to see if he can get anything.
Though, so I'll be hitting on 6s, but I don't care.
Anything to see if they can actually get, any shots in. Alright guys, we'll let you know what happens after we finish blowing me to crap. That was very well done for the Orcs.
Good boy, Marcus!
Marcus, you are an arse. Marcus literally obliterated this squadron of Gene Stealers. Bastard. Over here, the warriors and my hive guide, which was going to cause some nasty damage, have now gone.
Yeah, you got off the massive blast, haven't you?
My Turvagon, to be fair, I'm not really ashamed that my Turvagon's gone. I mean, he only gets 2 shots a hit, so I'm not really fussed.
That's fine.
Oh, and this squadron of warriors have taken a hit. Yeah, but that was mainly from Marcus, you're still an ass, and the looters over there in the corner. So now we move on.
What about them? Oh!
Too late!
Dang it!
So now we move on to the Tyrainds turn 1, and we'll catch you up after the movement.
Greetings all. Right, he's done his movement phase. As you can guess, he just moved them up a bit. Already, he's going to try to spawn some, what are they called again? Gaunts.
Gaunts. I've got gaunts out of here and gaunts out of here.
So we thought we might as well record it for lols.
I'm going to save time and just roll 3 dice apiece.
Okay, go for it.
Well, the good news and bad news for Sam. The good news is, one of my girls has now run out of eggs immediately. But she did spawn a nice juicy number to run out on.
Gives me more to shoot.
Yeah. The second one, she can still spawn. So we say she can still spawn, she's out of the game. Poor Daphne, giving birth to... What's that? Giving birth to 15 termagants.
Yeah, that's 15.
Must really put it out of her.
Yep.
So we've got 15 from her.
I will say one thing, it doesn't look like you got a lot on the board.
And we have 11 from her.
It may not look like he's got a lot on the board, but he's still got all that coming in reserve.
Oh yes. Plus I got babies!
So, we'll be back with you at the end of the shooting phase. Ta-ta! He forgot to roll his psychic powers. So he rolled 3 6s on which one?
On this guy.
On that guy. He rolled a 6 on which guy?
On this guy over here.
On that guy there. And then he rolled a 1, because you know what? He can't just roll 6s all game.
Yes, I can!
Oh, and I think this thing here. I don't know Tyrainds that well, in case it wasn't noticed. I just wanted you to know I'm outraged by your cheating of using my dice.
My cheating!
Your cheating of using my dice.
Your thing worked far too well!
So, we thought we'd record it because it's funny, and we'll let you know what he's killed at the end of the psychic phase.
Right.
Those are the dice. That's what I have left on the table after his psychic phase. It's everything. Okay, so this is what he's rolled for psychic powers, because we forgot. Forgive, we're new.
So we've got...
So, sorry about the glare from the light.
That's alright.
Actually.
We've got Dominion, which is a blessing, which will let me add an extra 6 inches onto any synapse creature. I've got the Warp Blast, which weren't in range, unfortunately.
Weren't in range, yeah.
I've got the Blessing, which is something that lets my creatures shoot and run at the same time. Unfortunately, that went badly.
Can't roll that many 6s a game.
I've got the Psychic Scream, which is anything within 12 inches. I roll 2d6, they take a leadership.
Yeah.
And whatever they roll over their leadership, they take a win for. No saves allowed.
Yep.
And then I've got this one, which basically reduces an enemy's target and ballistic skill. Ballistic skill and weapon skill down to 1.
That won't bother me.
Yeah, well.
Because I shoot like a pigeon.
I know.
If we gave one a gun. So, that's what we've got left.
Don't you mean a pigeon would shoot better?
Yeah, probably would do, actually. Well, that's what I got left after the psychic phase. To be fair, I'm quite happy with that.
Really? I don't know why.
And we'll get back to you after... Have you got any shooting?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll get back to you after the... he figures out that all his stuff is out of range. Bye.
Okay, guys.
Yes.
That was quite a good shot from the Tyranid, considering how many guns I had.
He took out basically 400 points here. He took out all my Mega Knobs, the proxies. That's probably why he killed them all. So he's got the War Boss, the Lucky Stick, still alive. Who did amazingly save the first amount of shots on Feel No Pain of 5 up. Made all 4 5-ups.
He did, yes, but
with the Lucky Stick.
The second round of shots were far more heavier.
Yeah, they doubled out his toughness, so Feel No Pain doesn't count.
We have taken the leadership test, and they did decide to stay put, mainly because Gazgol would probably... and
Steve Skullcrusher.
A few of the...
4 boys.
4 boys here decided that life was too hard and gave up.
I'd say we've probably taken out about... Well, I think I'm leading at the moment, but that's only because you haven't got all your stuff on the board.
Actually, you would actually find I've taken out more points this turn than you did with all your shooting.
Are you sure? Because I took out like...
How many points were here?
400. Your big guys are like 200 each.
No, the big guys... 160.
Are they? How many did I take out of them?
You only took out one...
I took out one big guy, another big guy.
I think we're drawing.
Okay. We'll find out at the end.
We'll figure out at the end when everything's dead. So, thank you. Moving on to second term for the the horrible orcs. Well, they are knobs, but so the orcs got their big flyer in.
Wow.
And basically, as all orcs do, they just peeled it forward. Although these guys have now joined the unit in front of them.
Yeah, they're all HQs.
So because they are all HQs.
By the way, I know we've got like 5 HQs I have in this army. It's because we don't have any rules for how many of a unit we play.
We are playing Unbound just because of the kicks of it.
Basically, we're basically doing whatever we can.
The copters decided to fly around the
Pyramid.
They might regret that decision if I get my way. So yeah. Oh, and we forgot to run. Well, the Tyranids forgot to run. So basically, the Gene Stealers ran up 3 inches. And Swarmy and his group has run up an extra 5 inches.
Yeah, I was okay with it, so doesn't matter.
Yeah, Sam said it was fine. Alright then, we'll let you know what happens after his big guns get to play. Okay, another good round for the Orcs again. They managed to knock out a bodyguard and give him a wound. They've taken out my Frenchie over here. They've taken out him over here. And they've reduced... And they reduced my Carnifexes down to the 1.
That's why he's on the floor. He's like, no, I don't want to play.
Oh, they took out that warrior that was sitting over there.
He needs to die. Yeah, AP2 blast.
Oh, he's already dead, so ignore him. Go down there. Yeah, so again, another good shooting. I mean, not as good as his last round.
Yeah, there's a lot less to shoot.
True.
Until that lot comes on.
And now we're going to see if the
Tyranids can pull it back.
Tyranids can bring it back with all...
I still have my warg. I have not used it yet.
No, he's still got his warg.
Just to, say.
Let's have a look. Okay, guys, I've moved. Basically, my Hive Tyrant, who decided not to stand up, has come in.
He's passed out. He's went, the bodies!
The Tyragon has come up and made his little hole. Basically everything just scooted.
Basically, he's made a whack-a-mole machine for my orcs. They're going to come and go...
And basically everything else just moved up. Because, let's be fair, if I don't get into close combat soon, this game's over before it even starts.
Yeah, this is an orc shooty army. And you know what? This has more shooting than... I used to play Imperial Guard. This has more shooting than me playing Imperial Guard. That was nuts.
Yeah, so... let's see what happens in the psychic phase.
Let's hope the plane blows up.
Yes, let's hope the plane blows up. Alright, so that's the end of my psychic phase.
Why is it still alive?
I basically used all my warp blasts from my Zonthropes and took this thing out down to 1 wound. Unfortunately...
Strength 9 versus armour 10.
Yeah.
It's only got... and it survived.
It survived. That's only because I didn't get a warp charge off.
Still.
It doesn't matter. In my shooting turn, I can probably kill it outright. I'm not sure.
Go for it.
But... yeah, I'll let you know what happens at the end of shooting plus assault. Because I'm almost certain I'm going in for the charge this time.
Please do.
Okay, guys, so... basically a lot of things just ran. The Death Copters took a...
how have I still got all these boys on the table?
took a little bit of a beating. Nothing died. You already know that got hit due to thingy. Some boys took the fall here.
6.
And I did try and take out Big Bob there.
Marcus.
But
he has feelings. Look at his face. Isn't
yeah.
he just cuddleistic?
Oh yeah, cuddleistic.
Yes.
More like a pain in the friggin' ass.
Look where the chainsaw goes.
Unfortunately, his armour's very, very, very tough. But don't worry, I've got plans.
Die?
No, it's not a plan. I'll let you know what happens at the end of the assault phase, because now we are in range to go in.
Go for it, bruh.
Guys, at the end of
Did you do anything with this guy?
No,
okay.
he's just out there. At the end of combat, funnily enough, the Gene Stealers got mowed down 1 in the Overwatch.
No, I killed 1 in the Overwatch.
But 2 managed to get in and actually managed to kill a guy. They actually won that combat, which was hilarious.
They made their leadership.
Unfortunately, Swarmy decided to attack was not a good idea, and he stood there and took the Overwatch. Which again wasn't too bad. I only got 1 wound on that lot. So that's over here for the Tyranids though, because we managed to annihilate a Death Copter and put a wound on another, and they managed to do 2 wounds back. They were actually pretty good on that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they did 2 wounds.
So we move on to turn 3.
Is that really it?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
We move on to turn 3, and let's see if Marcus can blow himself to smithereens.
Yay!
Only if we're lucky. Why not?
Because it's not a thing they thought was cool, which is a shame.
It is a cool thing, and it should happen.
I agree.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. Okay. There was some very heated discussions while we were running through the phone. So, we've got this rule, which we're not sure about. This flyer was shaken.
Stunned.
Stunned even, yes.
And dusty.
And dusty, but that doesn't really matter.
They don't bring them that much.
Basically, in the last round of shooting with the Zonthropes. Now, he flew over these Termagants. Now, apparently, he could have dropped a bomb.
When you pass over a unit to a bomb, you can drop it.
Yeah, but of course, the thing is, obviously, the crew was stunned, basically knocked out. So we rolled a dice, it didn't throw up a...
Well, the argument was, they worded it as, if you... Oh, what is it? When your screw is... When your screw is shaken or stunned, they can only make snapfires. This is counted not as a shooting attack, but as an attack you do in the movement phase. They don't even call it a real shooting attack.
No.
So we discussed it for a while, looked at the rule book, and we decided to roll for it in the end. So like on a 5 or 6 it counted, because Will's way sounded more sense than...
Well, basically, the crew was knocked out. Would they get to the bomb in time to drop it?
My argument was, they're orcs, they're probably not even controlling it in the first place.
Yeah, but that's just fluff. So we went for a roll. He didn't roll the right number.
No, so we counted it as...
So we counted it as he still got all of these bombs. He just didn't manage to drop it at the time. If anyone knows any better, please let us know, because the other interesting rule we had was instant death. Now, obviously, this group here are all armed with weapons which would cause instant death. Now, the rule book says anything that gets hit by instant death and doesn't save it
loses all of its wounds.
Loses all of its wounds. Now, we were discussing whether that counts for Marcus here.
Because he has hull points.
Because he has hull points. Again, we have decided to go with, no, it doesn't count. But...
Because the wording's a lot clear.
Because the wording's a lot clear. But again, if anybody knows any different or anyone wants to comment, please do so we can find out for ourselves.
Yeah, I'd like to know. They don't really make the rules that clear.
Other than that, you know, obviously a couple of guys are still locked in combat, people have moved up, and now it's time to see how much he obliterates me on the shooting phase. See you soon. Mr. Marcus, who has been completely great at shooting all game, has just rolled all 4s. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
He's very excited.
I'm very excited.
But he doesn't realise I still have 2 more shots with his super gatler.
Quite you.
Yeah, so let's see what happens after that, yeah?
Well, I'm sure we'll let you know back after this, but that was exciting for me. So. Well, that's done interesting for the Tyrainds. The flyer that had only just come into the game and done not much damage.
He didn't do anything.
He did. Just not much.
You shot at that and that was it, I think.
Yeah. He's dead. Swarmy's okay. He took a lot of shots.
I think he rolled like so many 2s and 1s in one round of shooting from the looters.
The looters crucified the flyer. They were nuts with it. But my big guy's still left alive, and now he can charge.
Well, he survived.
Will he survive?
I still got charging range.
Yeah, but it's my turn now.
No, I just did shooting. I can.
Oh yeah, you can still declare a charge.
Yeah,
who knows?
because they're assault weapons.
So yeah, we'll let you know what happens after the assault, because these genies have got to see how many they can kill. And that guy over there has got to see if he can finish off the death copters.
Yeah, and then I'm going to try and stupid thing here.
Whatever else he decides to ram in. See you soon. Hey guys, the Gene Stealers finally got their comeuppance and got overwhelmed by the orcs.
20 boys finally took out 2 Gene Stealers.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Over here, the Turvagon got completely charged. Well, the...
Morlock thing?
Yeah, the Turvagon, it was a Tyragon or something along those lines. Basically, the orcs hammer the Rathnid to death.
If you roll over a 10 on your charge, which I rolled like 11, wasn't it? Or 12?
Yeah, 11.
You get a hammer of wrath, and you manage to kill them.
And another copter! Still locked in combat, the little shit won't run away, but... you know, what the hell, he's almost dead anyway. So
Marcus did nothing. Well, actually, did he do something?
No, not this
he
turn.
took out one of those big guys.
Oh, yeah.
3 up in Von guys.
Yeah, accidentally.
Yeah, it's just 8 inches onto them.
So he didn't do very well this turn, but to be fair, he is really the thing. So now I've got to roll to see how many of my reserves come on. See you soon. Okay, so Tyrainds movement. Basically, everything moved up. The hive chrome's on the board. The Flying Hive Tyrant is hiding behind the pyramid. They should really, really get their friggin'
Double ones.
thing. All the Homogons have appeared in the hole, but they can't do anything from the hole because
they're surrounded.
They're surrounded and they can't move. Other than that, everyone's just moved up, done their own thing.
Them there because they're technically in the hole, but
yeah, they're all still in the hole. They're not going. The problem is they can't come out the hole. And why is that guy standing there by himself?
He's technically dead.
All right, let's move. Let's move the technically dead guy.
No! Steve! Wait.
So yeah, they will let you know what happens after the psychic phase.
Oh yeah, psychic. That's all of that.
Okay, so on the psychic phase, I managed to attack those units a little bit with
3 guys dead.
Yeah, with a warp blast. Then another one scattered mazily and went into his other unit, which killed 2.
1. Feel no pain.
Oh yeah, feel no pain, saved 1.
Boy joined that unit with 4 bosses.
These guys now only have whip and skill and ability skill of 1.
They're orcs.
And
you get lower than 2.
and that's basically what's happened. Not much, to be fair.
Nah.
So we move on to shooting. Okay, guys, I didn't reveal the shooting because actually not much happened in the shooting. It was really not that impressive. But in the close combat,
He killed 1 orc with the shooting.
we had some fun. The Swarm Lord parted into this group and overran them, so that was funny.
Yep.
Over here,
All death copters were killed.
all death copters have been annihilated, and now this lot's in for a world of poison. The only real problems we've got is Marcus is still alive, and unfortunately we've done the thing, and I'm going to have to literally pour everything I've got into him just to try and kill him.
Pretty much.
But hey, it's fun.
Oh, these guys are still waiting in a little hole.
Yeah, these guys haven't moved because really they can't. The bomber, for some miraculous reason, is still alive. Mainly because I don't think anyone actually attacked it this turn.
No, you didn't bother with it.
Mainly because it's got 1 wound and it can't actually do that much damage.
Well, it's strength 7 AP2 blast it has in it, so...
Yeah, but let's be fair. What are you going to do?
Take out a unit or 2.
Maybe. Anyway, so now we're on turn 4. Yeah, we're on turn 4 now, guys. I believe.
I don't know.
We've actually fairly lost count. Still quite a few orcs on the board, but what do you expect? They're orcs. To be fair, I've actually done them quite a bit of damage when you look at it, but they've done me quite a bit of damage as well. So at the moment, we're still on par.
Well,
Maybe
that squad there was 180 odd points.
Maybe the orcs are slightly in the lead. Alright, we'll let you know what happens after orcs have moved the moves. So, orcs movement, basically, he moved up everything. Marcus moved up so we could see some more shit. The looters moved up so they can take out some flyers.
It doesn't matter, they hit on 6s and they move up, they need 6s, so...
Yeah. So, basically, I'm pretty much done for if he gets a lot of shots off.
The
Who
best
knows?
part about... Actually, I haven't rolled a single 1 on my looters, have I?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Hey then, so at the end of the shooting, he he took away the Toxicrine. He's taken away both flyers. His flyer flew off the board because he forgot to move it, so
we threw it off the board.
we threw it off the board.
To make it fair.
Swarm Lord's still in there, going strong, but for how long? Getting next to Marcus, I don't know.
Salt Blade next, so let's see.
And basically, that's all really to report.
Yeah, the Tyrainds can't come up through that hole because the orcs are surrounding it.
Still can't come up through the hole.
All I got to do is stay there and shoot them and they can't come up.
Yeah, precisely. We checked the rules, and as long as
As
they
long
can't
as
come up, they're fine.
Nothing can go through the hole.
Yeah, so that's all. We'll let you know what happens after the assault phase. So, as we expected, at the end of the combat, he stomped on my head and killed both of me.
Whiffed all 5 attacks with his main weapon.
Missed.
Completely. 2s and 1s. And then stomped him and rolled a 6.
Yep. What are the chances? So yeah, basically the Tyrainds have basically had this battle. But we'll fight it out to the end.
Yeah,
because we're nids and we're weird.
But it still might be a chance. Rending will take him out easily.
Well, I still got my Gene Stealers to bring on, which
Rending will
come...
take him out probably.
But
What's
they...
their strength?
Strength 5.
I think you get D3 extra strength for it, then you roll on it. So if you roll a 3 and all the ones you get rending, that puts you up to like 8. So then you roll a 6.
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you can.
Well, we'll see. I got a few other things that I don't think he realises, but who knows. Anyway, it's bit you after the Tyranids have moved up the board.
Yes. Turn 4?
Yeah, turn 4.
Turn 4. Right, Nids moved up. Summons it up.
Something up quite nicely, really.
Yes. So they just moved up a bit. So, we'll call back to you after. Should we just roll psychic and shooting in the same phase?
Yeah.
We'll count it as the same phase. We'll get back to you after the shooting phase.
Okay, so...
And light. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so basically the Carnifex spat up into these orcs and caused quite a few damage. So Flashbrains, I think I actually killed one.
I think we combined the movement and the shooting, didn't we?
We did. The Jinx Stealers came on and they've run up the board.
They're broody.
With the new Broodlord. The Zonthropes took out a few of these guys.
Yeah, I think about what? Like, you took out like 11 in total?
Yeah, something like that. Mostly, most other things just run up the board. One of my brood mothers has just squirted electric grubs all over him.
Dun dun dun! Look at the stare down.
And obviously, he's going to be annoyed about that.
Of course, you just spat at him.
Yeah, I know.
Marcus didn't even deserve that.
He does deserve
He doesn't. He only took out half your army.
Everything he killed, he deserves to be spat at.
No, he doesn't. He's fine.
He only deserves to be beaten up.
Nah, he's fine.
Right, so I'll let you know what's going on after I finish assaulting things.
Don't insult me.
Why? You deserve it.
Marcus will kill you.
Yeah, I know. But
Dun dun dun.
let's see how. Unfortunately, all my charges completely failed. Apart from the weakest unit that I have has managed to get in. Right, unfortunately, all my charges completely missed. The Carnifex was supposed to go into the boys. The Homogons were supposed to go into the boys.
Got a wound on the Carnifex though.
Yeah, you got a wound on the Carnifex in Overwatch.
This was funny. They stared each other down. She obviously was too afraid and didn't bother charging.
She wanted to charge in, but didn't want to in the end.
Yep.
So
Although
instead, I get my weakest unit merely just to tie him up.
and we still have to roll for attacks. We just thought you may want to see like me whiff horribly. They can't do anything to me, so I get 4 attacks.
You know.
So on camera, wounding on hitting on 4s. Do you see how bad I am? 2s.
Oh.
So one's dead,
One's
basically.
dead.
And how many stomps do I get?
1.
Isn't that brilliant? This is why I shouldn't roll dice. Right, stomp thing. I'll put it there.
Okay, I'll hold it.
Thank you. No saves of any kind.
On the 4, wasn't it?
How many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 die. Are they in synapse?
Yes.
Crap.
She's the synapse creature.
Okay, so that was me whiffing horribly. This is why I should not be allowed dice. You pile in.
Yeah, I pile in.
And that's the end of the assault. It's now my turn, isn't it?
Yeah, but she is now locked in combat and there's shit all she can do
It's
about
not
it.
she, it's Marcus.
Well, Marcus.
Don't listen to him, Marcus.
Listen to me, Marcus. You're a sucky.
No, shush.
Yes.
You shut up.
No.
Marcus, no.
Marcus. Hey, so we glazed over the movement turn of the orcs because, let's be fair, not much happened. The plane came back in and dropped a bomb, which took out a couple of Gene Stealers.
Yep.
We didn't see that worth much reported, and that basically all that happened during the movement phase. The shooting phase was also as boring.
3 squads of looters, all roll once, so they're one shot each. Yeah.
And they all tried to take out the Carnifex, which, as you can see, is still happily falling over.
Like 50 rounds of looter shots.
Yeah, they all tried to take out the big girl, which is all the way down there. There she is.
Shot these guys. Orcs.
And she got them.
Oh, go on.
In fact, I think it was the big shooter that got her down to where she is today, with one wound left, unfortunately. These guys...
All of them shot into them. 17 wounds, not 1-6.
There you go.
So that's funny. They shot into him, nothing happened, so pretty much nothing happened.
So basically...
Now going on to assault.
Yeah, we're now going on to the assault. Is it actually going to be an assault?
Yeah, that guy's in with them. So I've got to finish off your...
Alright. On him with the assault. Ended with fail saves. He took out all the babies. They could actually do nothing to him.
I rolled 1 on my attacks, but Stomp helped.
Stomp helped. In fact, if it weren't for Stomp, he wouldn't have wiped them out.
Yeah, isn't that great?
It's brilliant. Alright, we'll move on after. We'll tell you what happens.
Rolling king.
We'll tell you what happens the next time something interesting happens. We might miss out the Tyranid moving
Or
phase.
we may just miss out the whole thing and just get it back to the end of the turn.
Yeah.
It's left on the board for him.
Yeah, my poor Tyranids are taking a beating. Oh well.
Yay! Hello everyone. We did all of them in one go, so let's sum it up.
Well, let's be fair, everything moved forward as much as it could.
Pretty much. What's left anyway?
A lot of these orcs died.
Yep.
But unfortunately, these guys still can't be bothered to take on 16 orcs.
They rolled a double one, these guys did.
Double one, and that was an inch out.
Yep. So they don't really want to get into combat with my orcs. I'm not surprised judging by what they've done, but you know, they should man up a bit.
The Gene Stealers made a break for it because they're trying to get into combat.
Yep.
And this girl haywired him a bit, so...
Yeah, he's down to 12 hull points.
He's back down to 12 points.
Marcus is on his last limbs. Hold in there, Marcus.
Yeah,
those 12 wounds, you'll be fine. Hull points.
Lastly is my arse.
So, we decided to record him rolling this because this is an important role for him. This is pretty much the only thing that could reliably take out my Stomper.
If we're lucky.
It's strength 8, AP...
Strength 8, AP 2. Because
and he doesn't want to smash because he wants to get more than one hit.
Because I want to basically crush you to death.
Good luck.
I'm just looking up my actual... So, I get 3 attacks.
Okay. Well, even on charge?
No, on the charge.
Oh, I was going to say.
I get 3 attacks based, 1 for having pairs, and 1 on the charge.
Go for it.
Let's see what we do. Let's move all these dice out the way.
Yep.
So it's
Get a nice
clear.
view for you to roll it in. Perfect. What was that? Well, it could have been better.
Could have been.
So, 2 hits.
2 hits. You know.
What's your weapon skill?
She's got weapon skill.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, so 4. 8, so you need like a 5 to glance.
Yes, I do. Bit further
He's
up.
hoping for pens.
I'm hoping to glance. I'm hoping to pen, yeah.
Yeah, so you're looking for 6s.
No!
So that may be the end of the game. If Marcus, the hero of the arcs...
Well, what we'll do is we'll film this. So, Marcus, the only reason the orcs have survived this long, let's be fair.
To be fair, the looters did just as much damage as Marcus.
True, but the looters would have been in close combat by now if it weren't for Marcus.
Shut up. Orcs are powerful. We need everything we can get. Right, 4s. Oh, he's actually rolled well for one.
Hey, what a
right, 6
shame.
and she's dead. Actually, even on if I get multiple 3s or 4s, I think she's dead as well.
Probably.
Okay, she could be dead. I think it's D3 wounds each one.
Is it?
I think if I'm right. We'll roll, then look it up afterwards. So, that's 2, 1 and 1, so that's 4. But we'll just shut it off and then look up the rules.
Oh, we're down to 4 wounds because we just read the rules.
So, let's see how many stomps I get.
So if he kills me...
Oh, 3 stomps!
Oh dear, she's dead.
Ah! Don't mind the noise. So that is, I think that's D3. Let's think that's D3 again. Oh, dead.
She's dead.
She's dead.
So the big girl who has valiantly run in to try and kill Marcus is now dead.
No, look at her butt. No.
Look at her butt.
Don't
Look at her butt. Look
Right,
at her
I
butt.
consolidate. 6 inches. And I guess we'll... Wow, these dice roll 6s regularly.
I think you've cheated.
Orc dice.
You've cheated.
Wog, bite them.
You've cheated. Okay, due to an amazing round of shooting by the looters, I literally have a bunch of really crappy units left, so we've called it game.
Marcus is just too strong for what's left on the table for him.
I am under the impression that if Marcus wasn't on the game, this game could have gone differently.
But I probably would have had a lot more looters. So,
you know, it doesn't matter. Games are games, so we're shaking hands. It was a good game. It was an interesting game.
I didn't realise how much Tyrainds suffer against mechs. Mechs? Like vehicles. He's only armour 13. I honestly thought you would have stuff to take him out because of everything being monstrous creatures. Apparently, unless it's armour 12, they seem to struggle against it.
They do seem to struggle.
So I didn't bring him to be overpowered. I brought him because I love him because he's Marcus and he's cool.
And it's the first time he's managed to use them in ages.
Well, in an actual proper game.
I mean, the orcs did suffer some losses, but not as many as they probably should have done.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we even had boys left.
Yes.
I was expecting all the boys to die, looters to be left, and Marcus to just mop up what's left. That was literally my... I'm not very good at strategy. I'm just going to... That was my strategy. I know it wasn't very good, but I was just going to shoot stuff with the boys to hell. Hopefully he would get to, you know, focus on the boys. And looters and big guy McGee, Marcus, would finish off everything else.
My simple strategy was run in as fast as I can and kill as much as I can.
Yeah. but the hole did kind of screw over when I could circle around it.
Yep, unfortunately, I don't know if you played that right, but that's how I read it in the book.
Apparently they can come out, but they're not allowed out within an inch of my character.
No.
So they're allowed to move up to a maximum of 6 inches. But my guys circled it completely because they got an amazing roll in their charge.
Yes, which
So
was a
that
bit
was
annoying.
literally the only way that would have happened. Otherwise, they probably would have come on board.
But they would have come out and turned your looters into scrap metal.
But I've been rolling lucky all game. In the final few bits, my looters, they were shooting. I rolled at least 4 6s for them.
Yeah, we were beginning to wonder if the dice were weighted.
Yeah, I bought these dice recently because they're orc dice. Buy some, they're cool. Look at them, they're orky. Anyway, so I was like,
we're not here to shop for eBay.
eBay. So I was actually questioning, are they actually? Because I was rolling that hot.
Yeah, he was.
It's the first time I used those dice.
He was rolling stupidly hot. But all in all,
It was a fun game.
it was a fun game.
I was expecting more of my stuff to die. The plane's still alive. I wanted to blast into something. But
It could have been fun, but to be fair, I expected my flyers to take care of him, but you blasted them out of the sky quite quickly.
Yeah, looters. A tip for the day: your orcs, planes, flies, looters. If you have Skyfire in the codex, looters. Don't worry about anything else. Just looters.
My tip for the day: never go against Marcus.